Hi, welcome to the Adventurous Seahorse. This time I'm putting on this braid. I'm not going to work the whole seahorse. I'm starting from here where we've just added on the last outer pair of passives. So I've reached this pinhole, you've got the video for here, and now I'm here. So this is the pin that my worker has just gone round. I'm just using two plain passives and the pink one is the worker so that you can see the difference. Right, using a flamboyant green, nice thick threads, so that you can see what I'm doing. Put those around, hanging them over the worker after the worker's gone around the pin, and lifting the worker back so that you trap those two on the pin with the worker. The worker goes back through and works a bit of the face. I'll just work that through so that it's out of the way and ready for the valley. There's one thing to be said for thick threads, they certainly work up quickly. You get a lot of inches done with the thicker thread. Right, okay, we're on to this one. And the plait is made with cross twist, repeatedly without pins for as long as you need it to go. It's an idea on things that are repetitive to actually count how many plaits you do, how many twists you do. So I'm doing cross twist, tension, cross twist, tension, cross twist, tension. Your tension is everything on a plait. You can tension all four bobbins separately or in pairs. You can do them in the air, also called palms up method, which is obviously palms up, and I'm going cross, twist. It's hard showing it slow, it's easy doing it quickly, twist. And there's another plait, not very well done. Tension, 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 soon irons everything out. Right, I've got to the top there. I'm going to put a pin between the two pairs. My lighting isn't, there we go, between the two pairs. And carry on with the plait in the same direction. I'm not twisting it round yet. And this is where you count how many plaits you've done before so that you know how many you need to go back. That looks about right, I forgot to count. No, I need another one to reach the pin. There we go, that's how it's worked out. Okay, so I'm back to here. We're now going to join the plait to here, and we want a nice chunk. We don't want it hanging in the air like a swing. It wants to come all the way in and sit tight. I'll show you a couple of methods to do this. First one is use your plait pairs as single bobbins. So two of them cross. Your worker pair does the twist, and the second pair of the plait goes across as if it were one bobbin. One twist, put your worker pin in the normal outside pinhole, tension your plait, all four, repeat it using the plait bobbins as single bobbins instead of pairs, cross, twist, cross, tension. I'm going to work back through these to prepare for the next one. Just quickly running it through. Now my worker pair is ready to grab it when it comes down into the valley again. And I'm just going to tighten that one up because it's got out of length. There we go. Right. I'm going to do these in the air because that'll be a bit quiet. So I'm doing cross, twist, tension, cross, twist, tension, cross, twist, tension. And it's way too long, so undo a couple. That's how you measure your plaits and get it to exactly the right place, because it does vary from person to person, thread to thread, pattern to pattern. I'm going to put a picot on this one. You can find picots in your books. There's some excellent videos. Louise West does a video on how to do picots. This is a nice thick thread, so I thought it might be interesting to see if it would show better in a thick thread. Right, so I've got one twist, 2, 3, 4. You can use 5, 7, however many works for the thread. This thread works with the 4 around this pin. I'm going to lift up the left hand one. It's the one that's across. wrap the bobbin round. I'll do that again. Pin up behind it, wrap the bobbin round, and then stand the bobbin up to attention, and you will have a nice little loop round it. So I'll put that loop where the top of the picot will be. Before I tension that up, leaving that loose, I'm taking the inside pair. You can see that the loop is going clockwise round, so I'll place this clockwise round, and it's quite happy to follow the leader. You can see it's wanting to snuggle up straight away. Tension them down, give it a cross because it's on the left hand side. Oh, there it goes. You can usually feel through the bobbins a little tink, and you know it's locked itself. So that's ready with a twist, because this has got a twist on, to carry on with the plait. And you follow the plait. Oh, I'll put that back up there. Follow the plait upright, away from the work. I know it seems strange, but it does seem to give a better effect. Work the same amount of plaits, measure, take it through with your worker. I'm sorry, I'm rushing this a bit. I'm trying to get it in the time that my phone lets me video for. Right, and this one, I'm going to do a different connection. So you've got 4 things here. You've got the join, that picot, the valley going through both pairs, you've got the picot, and now I'm coming down to a 5th join. This one, I'm going to just use the first pair of the plait, do a cross, twist, cross, 1 turn on the worker, in the pinhole, tension that up, make sure all 4 threads are tensioned on the plait, cross, twist, cross back. This goes back into the work, put that out of the way, put the twist back on the pair and carry on with the plait. Whoop, push that down, it's wobbling about a bit. Okay, now if I zoom in, is it going to let me? Oh yes it is. Oh, bonus. Right, it all looks a bit of a mess here, but if I take this pin out, you're left with quite a nice point. I mean, I've exaggerated it obviously. It's quite a nice point, and it's a plait. So that's worked well. This one, the red thread, you can see it going all the way across to the outside and back in again over that valley. They call this a valley in lace. And on this one, if I pull this one out, at the top, instead of being just like a drawing, dunk dunk, it actually goes up and you've got a nice little twiddly bit on the top. And then it comes down, and this one, I don't know if this will be as clear. If I take the pin out, it'll probably all go wrong. No, it hasn't. Right, okay, so if I hold that, the red thread only goes halfway through the plait and back again. So you've got that continuation of green going onto out into the next plait, which I quite like. But it's your lace, you do what you want. There are lots of videos on how to do picots. And that's how we do the braid on the seahorse. I hope that helped. Bye.